So Hasta, the 13th, as I said. So it almost falls in the middle of the Rasi. The symbol is signifies the hold, okay, holding of things under your control. Why do you have to interpret? How do you interpret this? This you interpret by holding the moon, which is your mind, and your Mercury, which is exalted here. So this Mercury will give you the intelligence to understand the situation. Since Venus is gets debilitated here, you will also find less resources available, and it happens to be the sixth house from the Kalpurusha. So you put these three things together. Now, first is Mercury's house, exaltation. Then Moon, the mind. Third is the resources are there, which are less because the Venus gets debilitated. So if you put all these things, it gives a combination of an uncomfortable area where resources are less but highly intellectual. People having this nakshatra will be capable of solving complex issues with where the resources are less. So when do you have less resource? You have less resource in situation like wars. Okay, in situation like war, the comfort is not the prime factor. So Venus gets debilitated in sixth house where you have war. You need intelligence. That is where Mercury gets exalted. Then you need a good mind to absorb the situation. So Moon falls here. So all this thing is what Hasta will be at its peak. Okay, they will be executors when you're done. So when and you will not even notice that this people, okay, this Hasta people, they will be involved in certain task, and you will not even know that he was that person or she was the person in your behind that task. Okay, it's something like this. So you have a couple of your family members will be there who will be generally short in nature because of that Mercury's this thing, especially a bit feminine kind of a character, maybe male or female. Okay, okay. They'll talk smoothly, softly, and they will do things in such a way that you will not know that they were behind it until and unless you come to know through some other source, either you experience or something like that. So we have come across this within our family, within our office, in business. All you will find people who are basically cunning in nature. Okay, so you can say cunning, you can say you don't have to take it in the negative way always, because this cunning is needed when in a war kind of a situation. So because the resources are less. Okay, for example, now you have Chennai floods. You need people who their resources are less. You need people who are smart to get you out of that situation. Okay, where the resources are. So such people, that intelligent people will be there who will help you out to come out of such critical situation. So this is how this particular nakshatra has to be seen from. Okay. So at one point we can see that we can see this as take it as a negative capability, but when it comes to when a survival thing, then this same character can be seen as a way plus point. Okay, so they have lots of humor. They will make a lot of jokes, especially adults jokes. They will make, and they will cover you up through that. Okay, they will do that. You can find an age old. Matlab, you will be around 70, 80 years till they will have this habit of cutting such jokes. Okay, so they will be good in music. Okay, they will read. Bhagavad Gita all. Okay, they'll give that. So they are adventurous to a very great extent. Okay, very helpful. Okay, they're helpful, generous also. So there are four padas. Okay, in this nakshatras as any other nakshatra. So what will happen is depending on which D9 the pada is falling. Okay, what will happen is you can see those characters predominant on them. So that we will see in the end of the each and every pada. So this thing will fall from the what you call Aries. It will start from Aries. It will start. It will finish in Cancer. So these four padas. So now we will see when we see the padas section, we will see how it works. So this is what you have to understand from this particular nakshatra. Okay, there is a story. Okay, called Karpeshwar temple. Okay, this is one of the remedial temple. Okay, this is one of the remedial temple, and we will see what is the legend behind it. So Ma Parvati, okay, long time ago, was curious about how Lord Shiva managed the universe. So she did was she asked him what is the secret. Lord Shiva decided to play a divine game, and with her, she asked her to close his eyes, and she did as he said. And to her surprise, she was horrified. She saw by closing the eyes, the whole world has come to a standstill. And she felt very bad, and she started profusely asking Shiva to forgive her for her uh, question like that and for that activity. So Lord Shiva then says, dear, you have caused great calamity by closing the eyes. So Hasta Varnam is hand. Okay, that's one name that Hasta gets it. Hasta Varnam, Jyoti, by closing that eyes. The source of life, illumination of the universe. So that has been the source of illumination for the universe. I vanished it. The light got vanished. So since it light, now you go find the earth, go to the earth and find the light where it is from. Okay, where it is. So you bring it back so that I can restore it back. So then Ma Parvati says, how will I find you when I don't know how to find you out? She begs, this says, no choice, you go find and come. I'm disappearing. So he disappears. Then what it does is, so then he gives a hint, says, go to your brother or my brother-in-law, Lord Vishnu. He will help you to in the search. So both of them take the form of a calf. Okay, then wherever Parvati goes, Vishnu follows him in the form of a calf. So they follow it. Okay, so once the Lord has disappeared, so they are following, they are searching. Vishnu and Parvati are searching for God. They don't know where to go and look for, because it's such a vast place. Where do you go and find? So they search, brothers and sisters. They both of them search the entire earth here and there to find where the light is. So they cross the mountains, they see the forest, they go across the desert. They were not able to find the thing, and there were dangers also. Like on the way, you will find lions to kill the calf, and robberies. They will face all the things. Somehow, then finally Parvati will beg God, please show me where is the location, show me, so that I can restore the light back. So on one day they will reach a place called Komal. So it looks very beautiful and peaceful, full of greenery. There she will see a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. they will strangely get attracted to the temple and they will enter the temple. So Parvati will ask, brother, do you feel it? Isn't there something very special about the temple? I feel it is very warm in my heart. Vishnu also says, yes, sister, I too feel it. There's something divine presence. Let's go inside and have a look into that. So they enter the temple and they see a magnificent idol of Lord Shiva. They bow down to the idol and they felt the devotion surging from them. They noticed the idol as a bright halo around the head. So they were now thinking, this is the light they were looking for. So Ma Parvati said, brother, look at the idol. Okay. There is a bright halo around the head. Could this be the light of the Lord Shiva? Vishnu says, yes, sister, I think you are right. Okay, it is the light of Lord Shiva. And it was the voice of Lord Shiva also, what we heard. So then Lord Shiva, then he said, finally comes out and says, wow, you found me finally, after such a long time. You have passed the test of my divine game. You have shown your love and devotion to me. I am pleased. Please come and join me in the light. So as he said this, the halo around the idol grew brighter and brighter and enveloped the idol, a cow and the calf. So they all merged into the light and became one. So Ma Parvati, Lord Shiva reunited. Lord Shiva was also happy for them, and the light filled the temple, and the whole place was joyous. So Ma Parvati, Lord Shiva now becoming one. So in the light of Hasta Varnam, Jyoti. So light is known as Komaliya Jyoti. Okay. It appeared in a place called Komala. The place is also named as Gauri. Mother Parvati worshipped here as a cow. She is being worshipped. Gauri is called. Lord Shiva also is called Karpishwara. Okay, as he showed the grace, Karpa, on his devotees. This is a story of Hasta Nakshatra, star of the hand, which represent the power of creativity, manipulation, and this is one of the stories of the divine play of Lord Shiva. Okay, so that's how the story. So now you see the manipulation word comes here, the search comes here, resources being less comes here, the light get disappeared. So all this thing again you have to use it in your analysis. Okay, so this temple is located in Gomala. Komala is the word, but today it is called Gomala. Kuttalam Taluk and Nagapatnam. In that region, Tamil Nadu, it is there. So whoever has got problems with this particular nakshatra, so can go and pray there and offer there. And that's a picture of the temple there. It's a very pretty small temple. So you can go there and offer your prayers there. Okay, so this is the story of Karupakareshwara temple. Okay, so you can go there. Okay. So basically, you should, when you are talking about the Hasta, so you should have the ink in the hand. You should start writing it down, because that gets connected with the Mars energy. Because whatever you do, you have to plan in this planning, because you have to write it down. In military, whenever they are taking action, they will plan it very well. They write it down, doing this. So you need ink for that, and that is the Mars is the military or police effect that will show. So planning, you need the energy there. So Mars, you should say ink to write. Then you should be having it, and it is very intense, that area, because of the nature of that planet there. Okay, so you should also recite Gayatri mantra there, to get the best of that place, okay, of that particular nakshatra. Okay, so when we fall into the first nakshatra, okay, and as usual, you have to say the Chandra's Gayatri mantra also you can recite. You can go to Shiva temple and offer water, okay, because always Chandra is there. Especially when Ragu is also there in your chart, then you have to be doubly ensure that you go to get the evil effect of Ragu, okay, then so that your mind is free and you can work. Okay, so that is the a couple of remedies that you can do there. So Hasta means hand. That is what is Hasta. Okay, indicating skills in by handwriting. Okay, so they will can plan, they can write plans, all those things. So Hasta Fakshana first pada will fall on Aries. So the native will display characteristics of energy. So now the Aries comes into the play which Mars is there. So that is how ink comes into the play here. So they will have good business acumen. They'll have good speed because Mars is going to give them the energy, and Sun gets exalted in Aries. So this particular pada will have all those things: fast, face forcefully, very rich. They might be addicted to alcohol. Okay, so argumentative. They might have plum disorder, and they have a lot of fluctuations in life because resources are less, and they are quick thinkers. Before anything happens, they will think and they will have the answer ready. So that's kind of quite a quick and knowledgeable person this will be. And Hasta second pada native will be realistic because it will fall onto the Venus nakshatra, and Venus is debilitated here. So they will be more realistic, humble, truthful, ethical, very artistic because of the Venetian effect. Express emotion through arts. So their art will be very emotionally done. So they're born with what you call virtual. Okay, they'll be very virtuous. Okay, but they'll be a bit slow, and they have less enemies with them, and very good in literature and other things. You will see them a bit calmed, very cool characters. So women's will like them, and you will see them generally a short-statured people in this particular nakshatra. They will have a brilliance of Venus in this nakshatra. Okay, so then the third pada. When it comes to the third pada of Hasta nakshatra ruled by Mercury, then obviously Mercury third house communication skills, cleverness will come up, versatility of manipulating the words. That is how they will come up. Creativity will be high, a strong sense of purpose, good teaching, very good in artistic capabilities, fine arts basically. So, good at making money, very ambitious. Even at 80 years, they will be ambitious. Well formed, educated, communicative. Okay, writing skills will be good. So, non fictional novels, all they'll write very well. Like war books, you want them to write, they will write. So, Hasta Nakshatra, they are good, very, what you call, these people are the one who will pass on adults' jokes all quite often. So, highly sexually oriented. At the same time, they'll be religious also. And happy, they'll have good friends. But at the same time, you also have to remember having good friends, but they will let down their friends also because of their cunning habit. When it comes to survival, they will let down anybody, and they'll. So you have to keep that also in mind. So when the resources are okay, they are within that, they will support you. The moment they want it, they will ditch you, and they will take the benefit out, and you will not even know that he has done it. Okay, so that is the kind of effect you can see in the third pada. When it comes to the fourth pada, it falls onto the Cancer. So they will be very communicative, very emotional. Okay, they will be inclined helping others. They will have all the resources they will offer. A bit, but the mind will be a bit lucid. So I'm like they won't be so stable in that sense. Very courageous. Okay, strong dose of you'll find feminine energy, but calm, well behaved, natured, motherly kind of a character. The fourth pada Hasta Nakshatra respected, but a bit of short tempered. They protect those unprotected, like mother taking care of a child. They're generally brave, respected for their mothers, just like a mother they will because of that cancer characteristics. Always remember the base character of cunningness, less resources will be there. Okay, comfortless will be less. So this particular character when they look at it, so you take that and then take the D9 wherever it falls, then analyze the chart. Just don't go by the pada that I'm saying because the underlying characteristics of that house is Venus effect is less, Mercury is exalted, then it belongs to Mercury's house and it happens to be the sixth house from the Kala Purusha. So these are the basic characteristics you have to put it and then you have to pick it up. It is closer to the sun also. This particular planet is closer to Leo. So you have to pick up all these things. So if you ask them saying that you're working with your boss, very close to your boss, obviously yes, because boss needs such people who are intelligent, who can work with less resources. They'll be there. Okay, so you can find them, and generally you can find them. Boss will be very brilliant, bright, and this guy will be one of the short, statured guy who will be along with them. So you can easily identify when you see them. They will have this eye rolling around. Okay, they'll be like they'll be acting very active. Okay, you know they don't have the resources, nor they have the authority to do it, but they'll have all the controls, cunningness to hold the place. So that's the kind of character you can see in the family or in the job or even in a ministerial office. You will see such characters there. So the moment you see that, you can identify that. So this is what you can say. Some of the characters from the our mythological stories. You will find such people. Okay, cunning people will be there. So you can pick up those kind of characters. See, king will be very large body, broad-minded, all that thing like Leo. Then you will find the fox kind of characters there. Okay, that's how you have to pick it up this nakshatra. And then you have to interpret and then tell them. And you will boldly you can say, and you will find that it fits the person so well. So all you have to do is see the charts, see the other nakshatras, other planets that are there, and then go ahead and say. You will see, you will be surprised when you see, you will be surprised to see those characters matching as if it was, as if you knew it was there and it was written there. You can boldly go and say, so this is how the character will be. Okay, so that's how this character is. So let's go ahead and try to explore the real chat. You can go and really explore these things. And by the time I will go and find out time to write the next nakshatra, Chitre. And that's it for today. Hope this was helpful and have a great day. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.